Marian Wright Edelmen, a pioneer woman for the future. Marian Wright Edelmen did not like the way the world was and the direction it was moving, so she did something. She changed it. She put her heart and soul into things she believed in, things she felt strongly about. She founded and supported many organizations, including the Child Defense Fund. With all of the organizations created and people helped, I think Marian Wright Edelmen is the biggest upstander South Carolina has ever had. Reason 1. The things she has done to help not only South Carolina, but places around the country. Marian Wright Edelmen did not just impact South Carolina. She impacted places throughout the country throughout her work with the NAACP. She worked with the NAACP in New York and Mississippi while aiding African Americans in their right to vote. She was working for the NAACP. She helped African Americans by challenging laws which helped black African Americans. She brought visibility to poor living conditions, which helped others know how it felt and to live in those situations. With all of those things she has done to help, these are just some of the many reasons she is the biggest upstander in South Carolina history. Reason number 2, her experience. Without her knowledge and experience, she wouldn't have gotten nearly as far as she did. In 2000, Edelmen received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest award for civilians. She was on the board of trustees at Spelman College, and she had received over 100 honorary diplomas. Apart from all the awards, she attended one of the most prestigious colleges in the country, Yale. She had written many books, including Families in Peril, The Measure of Our Success, and Hold My Hand. With all of her experience, it shows how much she knows and how smart she is, which is another bonus to her being South Carolina's biggest upstander. Reason number 3, Child Defense Fund. Edelmen was an advocate for disadvantaged children and created the Child Defense Fund to help give a voice to these children. She often had conferences and workshops to make the community and living environments a better place. They showed what does and does not work in the community. When Bill Clinton was elected President of the United States, his wife Hillary was supporting the CDF, which brought national attention to the fund. Coincidentally, Hillary's first job was at the CDF. Edelmen was pretty much a public voice for the needy and underprivileged families and children of America. When Hillary did not support the welfare reform by way of the CDF, Edelmen's job became even more difficult. With the public voice that Edelmen provided, the CDF was able to help millions of children and families, which to conclude is another reason why she is one of the biggest upstanders in South Carolina history. Some might ask, how can she be an upstander and say that she supports CDF if she never had to live in living conditions like those mentioned? While she may not have experienced all of what she is fighting for firsthand, she has worked with enough disadvantaged and underprivileged people to know there needs to be a change. I think Marian Wright Edelmen is the biggest upstander South Carolina has ever had because of her display of knowledge, work with places outside South Carolina, and her work with the Child Defense Fund. Marian Wright Edelmen did much more than just help people of her generation. She put her beliefs and values into practice. Marian Wright Edelmen stood up for what she believed in. What do you feel strongly about, and how will you help others?